is inside of you. Is it scary?
Yeah, I'm really scared right now at some of the things that I'm learning about myself. I feel like it's really hard to talk about myself, and just a couple of days ago I was really panicking about what I was going to say, because I feel like I don't exactly even know what to say about some of the things, and somebody yesterday told me that I need to be patient and talk to myself like I would my baby or like somebody that I don't know right now, and get to know myself better in a more patient way instead of expecting instant results of like, well, I'm feeling this pain because I painted this, or because I made this, now that means I'm addressing this piece of myself, but really, like, maybe I won't understand the pieces that I make for the rest of my life. So I'm trying to find acceptance in that and recognize that, like, the things that I make, even if I never get to fully understand them, I think the process of just making them is helping me get to know myself. So there's my permission there. It just feels kind of fake right now.
What about it? What feels fake?
I feel like all the pieces that I've been making, I can't feel them, and I'm trying really hard to feel them. Like when I make something, I just want to understand it or like get some idea about what's going on, and I feel like blocked out. So I feel like I'm kind of faking it until I get to a place where I kind of understand what's going on. It's a lot of like just having faith that something will appear one day.
I'm thinking about Jack Whitten, who was an artist who died earlier this week, and Washington Post did carried a feature on him, and he talked about the material, and he talked about how there's like revelation in the material choices, and then just having this adventure with material and being with it and seeing what happens and not needing to give it language, not needing explanation, but to be alive with the material. And I also think about Alicia Keys, like when you said, like, you have faith that something will come. I think about years ago listening to Alicia Keys talk about how fiercely she had to believe in herself and how she would stay up all night and play the same chords on the piano, not knowing what was going to happen to her, not knowing if her record deal was going to come through, not knowing anything. She would play the same chords and she would play it all night. And she said that she would that playing those same chords and that all of it was this like spear to focus her belief in herself, and that nobody else could give it to her, and that she like sort of had to fight the doubt and the thing pulling her back against it, but the repetition of the chords and of like repeating her belief in herself would have to carry her through these nights. And I never forgot about that. I never forgot about the sort of ritual of faith. And I also think about how Michael Jordan talked about having to shoot free throws when he was in North Carolina, and he was he wasn't a great basketball player. He couldn't make free throws. So there was this sort of there was this ritual of possession that I experienced both of these artists talking about, where they were like repeating the same chords, and Jordan after every game staying all night and shooting free throw after free throw after free throw, and then like almost finding this true part of their soul and their reason in what happens inside of like a ritual of repetition is it can become like a trance, right? And so they would sort of trance themselves into this state where they could touch this like fiercely true incarnation of themselves. And when I heard them talk about that, I felt like something inside of that seems right. That you find like a single, like a crystallized thought or moment or material, and you just keep giving yourself to that. And I think, Allie, I tried to kill myself 3 times before I did. I hated everything. And when I say I hated everything, it wasn't this act of hate, but I didn't understand how to be alive. Disha, could you come here?